નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Hello students, this is part 2 of chapter 7, Getting to Know Plants of Standard 6 Science. In the last part, we discussed about some parts of the plants as well as we discussed in activity 1 that observe some plants which are much smaller to you, which are as your at to your height and some much more taller than you. That what we discussed, that just you observe the plants so that we can fill this table. So today we are going to fill this table. Okay, before filling this table, let me tell you, open your textbook, keep a sharpened pencil with you. Keep a sharpened pencil with you so that you can also fill the table with me. And it is necessary. It is very necessary so that you can understand the things. Okay. So look in the table first of all. It is on the page number 53. Now see this is plant name. In this column we will write plant name. Then after we will write the height of the plant. Then we will write the stem. Whether the stem of the plant is green, tender, thick or hard. Then after here where branches are appear. This is APP means appear. Where the branches are appear of the plant. Whether at the base near this soil, that is at the base near or higher of the stem. In the higher of the stem. And in the last one, category of plant. This column we will fill after discussion. But by this time we will fill these columns. Okay. So in your textbook, the first plant is tomato or not? Look into that. It is tomato. First one is tomato. Have you ever seen the plant of tomato? It used to be very small. Okay. So it is, we can say short. Instead of writing small, we can say it is short. Then this stem. Now the stem of the plant is green and tender. If you will bend it, then it will bend very easily. So it is green, yes. Is it tender? Yes. It do not used to be thick or hard. Then where branches appear? Naturally, if the plant is short, then naturally the branches appear at the base. Okay. So here we will write here yes. If you do not write at the base, then also it doesn't make any difference. In your textbook also they have not written where the branches are. But if you want to write, you may write here yes. We will fill this column after a while. Then after mango, you must have seen the mango tree. So let me write mango over here. This is mango and it is very tall. So let me write very tall. Now the stem of the mango tree used to be very thick. So here I should write thick, isn't it? And it is hard also. Yes. So sorry, here it should be yes. And it is hard. Yes. Now the branches go higher up on the stem, isn't it? So here I should write higher up on the stem. We'll fill this after. Then after lemon plant. I hope you must have seen lemon plant. Lemon plant. It used to be about our height or maximum 10 feet. Okay, 6 feet, 5 feet to 10 feet. So about my height. About my height. Now, the stem of the lemon plant used to be it do not used to be green, it do not used to be tender, it is not thick also, but it used to be hard. So in this one we will write yes, it is hard. And the branches where do the branches appear? It is at the base of the stem. So here we will write yes, isn't it? And after let's write one or two plants with herself. One of them is Tulsi. You must have seen that Tulsi plant, isn't it? So let me write here Tulsi plant. Now its height is to be short, isn't it? So here I should write short. Now its stem used to be green. So here I should write green. And it is tender also. You can bend it very easily. That is why it is tender. No thick, no hard. Then at the base, the branches appear. Then we can say at the base. So if you want to write, then near the base. After you must have seen banyan or people tree, isn't it? So let me write people tree. People tree. It used to be very tall, isn't it? So I should write very tall, isn't it? Now its stem, it is thick, it is hard. Where does the branches appear? Higher up on the stem. So here I should write yes. Now we will categorize all the plants. Before that, let me read this one so that you can understand. We will now group all the plants we observed in 7.1 here. Some examples are shown. You can fill the column 1, 2, 3 for many more plants. Fill column 4 later after studying. Based on these characters, most plants can be classified into 3 categories. Those are herbs, shrubs and trees. An example of each is shown in figure 7.3. Here you can see A, B and C plants are there. A is very short, you can see, and that is why it is herbs. This is up to your height, that is why it is shrub, and this is a tree, that is why we can say it is a tree. Okay, so let me read first, then after we will write this column. Plants with green and tender stems are called herbs. Plants with green and tender stems are called herbs. They are usually short and may not have many branches. They are usually short and may not have many branches. So in this one, let's see. See, tomato is height is short and stem are green and tender. That is why it is herb. Isn't it? So tomato plant is herb. Then after any other herb is there, yeah, this is tulsi. That is short, isn't it? And that is why here we can say tulsi is also herb. Isn't it? So 2 plants we have seen, those are herb. The characteristic of herb is what? Plants with green and tender stems are called herbs. They are usually short and may not have many branches. Here, you must have your pencil with you. Underline this paragraph. Underline this paragraph. Then, the next. Some plants develop branches near the base of stem. The stem is hard but not very thick. Such plants are called shrubs. Now whether there is any shrub? Yeah, lemon. It is about our height. See, the stem of that plant used to be hard. It do not used to be thick, but it used to be hard. And that is why the lemon plant is, we can say, shrub. Isn't it? Now, third one, some plants are very tall and have hard and thick stem. The stems have branches in the upper part, isn't it? Much above the ground. Such plants are called trees. Now here, see, this mango tree, it is very tall, stem is thick, hard and high. The branches appear up on the stem, higher up on the stem. So this is tree. Okay. Any other trees there? Yeah. This people. It is also used to be very tall. The stem of that people tree is thick. It is hard, and the branches grow up higher up on the stem, isn't it? And that is why this is also tree. So in this part we come to know what are herbs, what are shrubs and what are trees and its characteristic. In the next part we will try to understand the creepers, okay, the climbers, that what we will understand. But by this time we are ending this part and observe the other plants and try to write in these columns, so that you can come to know. By this time we are ending this part. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves and we'll meet you in the next session. Thank you.